Morning, people on YouTube that choose to watch this. So we're working on the garage still, but we're doing other things too. And this morning we're going to have some decent weather, and then this afternoon storms are moving in. So we will try to get some more of the roof done on the garage, but we had to go, let out the chickens and feed them and give them fresh water, and checked on the garden. Kale and lettuce is going nuts. So Mrs. Howell cut some kale. She's cleaning that up right now. Matter of fact, let's go look at it, see what she got over here.
Oh yeah. That's just some of it.
Yeah, that's some there, and there's some there.
She's not so nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's the curly leaf. Oh, and I pulled some little wild raspberries.
Not very many, but
not a bunch, but they were just in the wood line over there, so every so often I'll go check on them. But I had the urge. I was looking at my carrots, and you can't tell what the carrot looks like unless you pull one out of the ground, because it's the root. So I did it, and I found out that when you buy baby carrots in the grocery store, it's a lie. Those little nubby stubs that they sell you and they call baby carrots, that's not how they grow. They don't like start little short guys and get all fat and then slowly get longer and longer. That's what you would believe based off those baby carrots that you buy. But that ain't the case. Here's what a real baby carrot looks like.
so skinny.
See, the green on top was huge. This was one of the biggest ones out there, which is why I pulled this one out, because I was like, well, I'm gonna pull one out, let me get a big one. And when I pulled it out, I rinsed it off. Obviously it was covered with dirt, but it's long, skinny. To me, that's a good sign, because that means that the way we did the soil loosened it up pretty deep, and then we mounded it one time real good. It's got enough soft, loose soil to get down into the ground. But it's long and skinny. Look at that little guy. See if it tastes yummo and delicious. Ooh, that is good. It's good. It's like sweeter. A little bit sweeter than what you would get like at the grocery store, like a full grown one.
It is. Yeah.
And Mrs. Howell doesn't really like carrots.
No, I don't.
But she just took a bite and said it is sweeter. She probably still doesn't like them.
I still don't care.
But
I'll eat them if it's cooked into food, like cooked in a dish. I'll eat them. I don't just eat them.
there we go. Baby carrot, real baby carrot. Nah. What's up, Doc? All right. We're gonna go see now if our chickens like the carrot greens. Who are you yelling at? We don't know about it yet. They're just trying it. If I throw something over there, they try to eat it. And that one's like, nope, I'm good. Rudy's like, is that safe to eat? I don't know. Not too sure. Look at Rudy. He's getting big, huh? Look at him. Big old Rudy rooster. Yeah, so apparently they're not fans of the carrot tops. They don't find his comedy to be very entertaining. I get it, carrot top. Alright, let's take a walk over here. Just see see how this stuff's doing. That's our potatoes. We stopped mounding because it was just too much. If it's gonna grow potatoes, it's gonna grow. Oh, look at that. I love it. This is the kind of stuff I love to look at. Little details, you know? Look at that. So we got a couple of them that are flowering. See, over there's a few little flowers starting. And I think, honestly, I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up and find out because this is our first time doing it. One thing that we were talking to our neighbor, Eric and Jackie, and they said you want to take a look periodically underneath the leaves for little orange dots, because those are the potato beetle eggs. Apparently you usually don't have to worry about it the first year that you plant potatoes. Yeah, little flowers. But they will move in eventually if you keep planting potatoes apparently in the same place. They'll move in and they'll do what they do and destroy your potatoes. Hey, let's see Mama Guinea and her babies. Hi, Mama Guinea. I feel like we've lost a few. So I know for a fact that we lost one because when I moved the little guinea house, there was a dead baby inside there. And then we almost lost a second one in the water. We didn't think they could jump into the big black water trough that the chickens use. But apparently one of them took a big leap and got in, but then couldn't get out. Luckily, we were able to, we saw her in time. We got her out of the water, got her dried off and warmed up real good, took her in the house, dried her up, used a blow dryer to get her warm and dry, and then brought her back out and she rejoined the rest of the guinea flock. So that's good. But originally I counted 19, Casey counted 20. It was really hard to count those little tiny peeps, they're so small. But they're getting bigger and it kind of seems like there's less of them, but then again it could just be a figment of my imagination. There's still a bunch of them, but they were able to get through that fence. We ended up buying a couple more sections of the Premier One electric netting for the poultry, and we extended their area quite a bit, and that allows the chickens to be able to still run around and free range and have open space, and the guinea and her babies to also be out and about, and they can all sort of do their own thing. And the guinea, the mom, you know, she has a tendency to want to chase the chickens if they're anywhere even close to the babies. That's been happening a little bit less frequently now the last couple days since we extended their run area or their yard area, whatever you want to call it. She kind of hangs on that far side and they kind of hang on their side, and then they do mix and mingle every once in a while, and she'll still chase them around and they run into the coop. But also the baby chickens, they're getting big enough now. I'm noticing that Mama Hen isn't guarding them the way she was before. They're now mixing and mingling with the rest of the red the red girls. And even now, every once in a while, they fight with each other and, you know, do their little thing to establish dominance in their pecking order amongst themselves. But then there's also, every once in a while, you see one of the red girls will peck at them and chase them off and do their thing. So they're now integrating into the adult group of chickens. I think that Rudy's doing his job and fertilizing the eggs. I'm really hoping that Mama Hen goes back to being broody or continues being broody. I don't know how that works really. But if she stays broody, stays mama-ish, her instincts continue to want to, you know, maybe sit on a new clutch of eggs and hatch out more babies. I hope that she will do that. If she does it, and out of these little baby ones that we have here now, I'm thinking I'll only keep one more rooster. We got Rudy, but if we can keep one more rooster out of the ones that hatch, we'll take any of the other cockerels that we have, and we'll go ahead and we'll put them in the freezer once they get, you know, a decent size. And then, like I said, that gives us kind of both things that you can get from chickens. You get eggs or you get meat. That's it. That's the two things. And of course, entertainment. We get a lot of that. So that's a little update on what's happening. Here's a look at the garden this morning. It is just keeps growing. It's amazing how it keeps growing. And we pulled all that kale you saw, and I pulled that one carrot. Lettuce is growing, and it's going to continue to grow. We're going to have to figure out the harvesting process. I pulled some off of them, just the leaves around the outer edges. And we use those on some hamburgers and some salads. And it was good. So we'll keep doing that. And we're definitely going to have a bigger garden next year with more variety of things. We are learning as we go, and hopefully you will follow along to see what we do. So like, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff with YouTube. And we will check back again later. See ya.